Hi, my name is Faith Garrett, and today I would like to read a book to you. And I'm going to discuss why I chose this book and the different elements of it, and then I'm going to read it to you. First off, this book is more of a preschool, kindergarten, possibly first grade level book. It is called Who Will I Be? And it's by Abby Huntstrom, and it is illustrated by Joanne Lou Vertov. It's about this little girl. It's from her point of view, and she's in school and she wants to see, they're talking about who they want to be when they grow up. And she doesn't know. And so it's told from her point of view, and it gives a moral of a story, and it's constructed very well. I feel that this book can be used cross-curriculum and even cross-cultural and perspectively, depending on what you're teaching, what you're doing. So today I would like to read this book to you. Who Will I Be? By Abby Huntstrom, illustrated by Joanne Lou Vertov. Who do you want to be when you grow up? Asked Isabel's teacher. Everyone around Isabel waved their hands in the air. They all had an answer. I want to be a businesswoman, a basketball player. I want to be an artist. How about you, Isabel? Miss Livingston asked. I don't know, she said, and that bothered her. It bothered Isabel during lunch, during music class, and during gym. It was still bothering her when her dad picked her up after school. I don't know who I want to be when I grow up, Isabel told her dad. Well, her dad said, what makes you happy? Last week I went to the pool with Kayla, Isabel said. That made me happy. And selling cookies at the charity bake. That was fun. Isabel thought of another thing. We found that man's pet parrot, remember? It made me happy that we helped him. Maybe you want to be someone who helps people then, her dad suggested. Helper isn't a job, Dad, Isabel replied. Of course it is, her dad said. Lots of jobs are all about helping people to make the world a better place. Isabel wasn't too sure. Let's take the long way home, Isabel's dad said. I want to show you some people who have jobs helping others. We'll start right here at your school, Isabel's dad said. Who do you see? I see my teacher, said Isabel, and I see the crossing guard. Your teacher helps you learn, and the crossing guard helps you stay safe, said Isabel's dad. Isabel had never thought of it that way. Let's see who else we can find, said Isabel's dad. A man in a white coat walking a dog gave Isabel a friendly wave. He's a veterinarian, Isabel's dad told her. He helps people by making their pets feel better. Some people help their town by joining the police force, or they help their whole country by joining the military, Isabel's dad told her. They help by keeping us safe, Isabel said. Isabel and her dad overheard the policeman ask an older lady, May I walk you to the library, ma'am? Let's stop at the library, Isabel, said her dad. Hi, whispered the librarian. Do you need help finding a book? I could also sign you up for the book club. Yes, thank you, Isabel whispered. Happy to help, the librarian whispered back. Can you spot the helpers here? Isabel's dad asked her. Isabel looked around. They were at the park. She saw an activist asking those passing by to sign a petition. She saw a gardener in a city uniform, and she saw the garbage man, Isabel exclaimed. He's helping by keeping our city clean and beautiful. There really were helpers everywhere. Next, Isabel and her dad passed a church. The pastor was out front. "What's your favorite thing about your job?" as Isabel asked him. "Helping other people," he said. "I also like volunteering at the soup kitchen next door," he added. "Can we help with that too?" Isabel asked. They worked at the soup kitchen until Isabel's dad's phone buzzed. "Want to go eat Mom at her office?" Isabel's dad asked. On the way, a reporter was interviewing a fireman who had rescued a kitten. "Journalists make sure we know what's happening," Isabel's dad said. "You should take that cat to a veterinarian in case he's hurt." Isabel told the fireman, "There's one right down the street." Soon, Isabel and her dad arrived to meet her mom. "Mom!" Isabel yelled and ran to hug her. Isabel's mom worked at the mayor's office because Isabel's mom was the mayor. "I'm learning all about service," Isabel said. "Do you help people?" "I do," her mom said. "My job is to help the people of the city by listening to them and passing laws to make their lives better." Isabel had a lot to think about. There were so many different ways of helping people and so many different jobs to choose from. "I still don't know who I want to be when I grow up," she told her dad. "But one thing I know, I want to be a helper." The end.